Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, November the 12th, 2020. I'm going to be giving you your directions for today. Now, yesterday you heard Mrs. Schmeid go over Veterans Day. So today we're talking about superheroes. But before we talk about superheroes that you see on TV, we're going to talk about Veterans Day. Now, Veterans Day can be a day where we remember our veterans, but they are our real superheroes. So on Veterans Day, we celebrate all the people who have served in the United States Armed Forces. We celebrate the holiday on November 11th. We can say thank you to a veteran for protecting our country. On the back, you're going to have who do we celebrate on Veterans Day, when do we celebrate Veterans Day, and what can we do on Veterans Day. So we're going to use this slide to help us answer the questions on this side, okay? So that is what you're going to do for our first paper today. Our next paper we're going to talk about is my favorite superhero. So who is your favorite superhero? So you're going to write the name on the line up here. You're going to make a picture of your superhero, and then you're going to put by Mr. Conway. Now, my favorite superhero is the Hulk. So the Hulk, I'd make a green Hulk, and I'd put by Mr. Conway, okay? And then I would put Hulk up there. So that's my favorite superhero. The next paper we're going to do is a Spider-Man paper. On our Spider-Man paper, it says, match the beginning sounds. Color by the code. So, for the nail, we are going to color the nail red. So, the beginning sound, nail. What sound do we hear at the beginning of nail? N. We hear at the beginning of nail. So, we're going to color all of the pictures that have the N sound at the beginning of N. We're going to color that red. So next we have sock. Say sock. So we hear the S sound or the S sound at the beginning of sock. So we're going to color those pictures yellow. So the ones that start with the sound S are yellow. And then finally, we're going to find the pictures down here that make the sound that a turtle sounds like at the beginning, turtle. So we hear the T sound of t, and we're going to color that green. So what I tell my boys and girls to do is find all of the pictures that make the N sound first, and then you're going to color them red. So go down here, find all of the pictures that makes the sound, like nail, and color that red. And then find the pictures that make the S sound in socks and color that yellow. And then go to the T sound in turtle and color those pictures green. Okay? So you're going to find things that start with N, red, S, yellow, and T, green. Okay? So that's what you're doing for those three assignments today. Now, for math today, we are talking about longer or shorter, okay? So, I have a board here, and it's labeled shorter and longer. So, something shorter, you could say that I am shorter than Mr. Kibbe, or you could say that a school bus is longer than a car, okay? But today we're talking about shorter and longer with different things that I have sorted out here for you. So we're going to look at some different items, and we're going to talk about if they're shorter or longer, and that's how we measure the length of something, okay? So how long something is. So first I have some scissors, okay? Now I am going to put maybe the scissors over here. So let me see if I can find something that's longer, shorter than the scissors. So I have a crayon here. Is this longer or shorter than my scissors? That's right, it's shorter than my scissors, so I'm going to put my crayon over here. Okay? Now, let's see here. I have this cube. Is this cube longer or shorter than my scissors? So I have my cube. Boys and girls, is this longer or shorter than my scissors, okay? Yep, it is shorter than my scissors. Let's see here. I have a glue stick, okay? I have this glue stick. Now, is this glue stick longer or shorter than the scissors? It's longer or shorter than my scissors? Now, I always measure it at the bottom. I don't go all the way up here at the top or put it in the middle. You always start at the bottom to see if it's longer or shorter. So what do you think the glue is? Do you think the glue is longer or shorter than the scissors? It's shorter, very good. Now, let's see here. I have a marker. I have a marker right here. Now, do you think the marker is going to be longer or shorter than the scissors? Now, from up here, it looks like it's longer. But let's put it next to our scissors. And like I said, put it at the bottom. Now, is the marker longer or shorter than the scissors? Very good. It's longer than the scissors. So we found something that's longer than the scissors. Now, I'm going to take this cylinder that I have. The cylinder. Now, how many of you think this cylinder is longer or shorter than the scissors? Now, remember, do I put it at the top to measure it? Nope. I put it at the bottom to measure it from the bottom up. So let's see. Were you right? Was the cylinder longer or was it shorter than the scissors? It's shorter than the scissors. It's about the size of the glue stick. And we said the glue stick was shorter. Lastly, I have a stack of blocks here. Now, do you think that these blocks are longer or shorter than the scissors? What do you think, boys and girls? You think it's going to be longer or shorter? How many of you think it's shorter? How many of you think it's longer? So we start at the bottom and let's see. It is just a little bit longer than the scissors. Look at that. So you can do this at home with different things in your house. You can see if it's shorter or if something's longer, okay? After we do this, longer and shorter, you have a packet that came home, okay? And in your packet, we have different numbers, okay? So we're only doing number 1 and number 2 today, okay? So, up at the top, you're gonna write your name, nice and neat, okay? Then it says color in the correct number of boxes. So, the correct number of boxes for number 1, how many would I color in? That's right, I'm coloring only 1 box, okay? Now, make sure that you always use a pencil to write your numbers, okay? So we're gonna trace our numbers here, nice and neat, going down from the top to the bottom, okay? Nice and neat. Then you're gonna go down here and you're going to write the numbers 1 nice and neat underneath, okay? Then you're going to go to the word 1. You're going to trace over that nice and neat, okay? Nice and neat. Am I taking my time? Yep. I'm not rushing at all, okay? Because it doesn't matter if you're the first one done or not. It matters if you make it nice and neat. So then it says circle all of the number 1s. So you're going to go through here and you're going to circle all of the ones, the number 1s, okay? Next, how many ants do we color here? So it says color 1. So we're going to color 1 of the ants, okay? And then at the bottom, we have write in the missing numbers, okay? Now we just did 1 today, so what goes at the beginning? That's right, 1. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. And then lastly, we have the number 2 we're doing today, okay? So same thing like we did over on number 1, but we're doing number 2. So you write your name at the top, color in the number of boxes. So we have 2. So we're gonna color in 2 boxes. Doesn't matter if you color it up and down or side by side, as long as you only have 2 boxes colored, okay? Then you're gonna trace your 2s nice and neat. Then you're gonna make your 2s down here, nice and neat. Then you're gonna trace over the word 2, nice and neat. You're gonna find all of the 2s down here. And how many turtles are we gonna color, do you think? I wonder how many turtles we're gonna color. We're gonna color 2 turtles nice and neat, okay? Mr. Conway's trying to hold this with one hand. Mr. Conway does things the hard way. But you color it nice and neat, the best you can, okay? And then at the bottom, we fill in the missing numbers. So today we have 1 given to us. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, please let your teacher know. And don't forget to look for things that are longer and shorter, okay? So pick something. Pick maybe a ruler if you have a ruler, and see what things are longer than your ruler or shorter than your ruler, okay? All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.